Okay, so here we are down on the property today, and we've got this cement slab poured here, and it's only the size of a small storage shed. It's 8 by 12, and it doesn't need to do a lot. It really wouldn't normally even be necessary because we got plenty of places to store things, but we've situated this thing here kind of between. We've got a high voltage transformer going in about 20 feet over there. Then we're going to have the meter loops, and we talked about being off grid, and yes, we're going to be off grid in some capacity, but right over here we're going to have a workshop that's got some pretty big heavy duty woodworking tools, and I'm really not ready to try to run all of that off of solar power and battery banks. So we are going to have a hookup with electricity, but in this building here, we're going to bring all of the electricity from the meter loop over into this building and put disconnects in here. And those disconnects, we can trip them over to disconnect ourselves from the main source or the grid, and connect ourselves into either a generator system that we can run any of the buildings down here that we have, or any of the things that we're doing, or at some point we're going to have a battery bank in here that we may charge with a little bit of solar and a little bit of backup generator to keep our batteries charged up, so that we can use that in cases of emergency. And then eventually, as we figure out where we want to put solar panels and where we want to clear out some of the trees to capture the sunlight, we'll be able to charge the batteries up with solar.
And I say, you never know what the future holds. I would rather have this done so that if we needed to utilize it, it is there. That is a good game plan for any person doing this.
Yeah, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, so anyway, all the power, the main grid is going to run in here, but then we're going to have the ability to switch over to completely off-grid sources, alternative sources inside this building. So, so it won't.
Let's do it.
It won't leave us. If we are very prone to ice storms down here in the wintertime. We don't get a lot of snow, but we do get ice storms pretty frequently, and they will tear down everything that we've got here is buried underground, but the power lines coming into this place are not. So even if we stay on the grid on something that you would consider to be reliable, around here every year it seems to go down somewhere around here just because of ice storms. So we want to be able to have the ability to bypass all of that.
One year it was just a transformer, and it could have been fixed really simply.
Actually, it was a fuse.
A fuse in it?
A $5 fuse, and we were down for 5 days because of a $5 fuse from the power company.
It's beginning to rain.
So we're about ready to get wet.
Now we're in the rain, so we will get this done.
I think it's just sprinkling.
Yep.
Anyway, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.
You bet.